Welcome to the Steph Sports Talk Podcast. I'm your host, Steph. Episode 51 with special guest Mark. We're talking about the Pirates' past road games and an update on the Steelers' training camp. To whoever listened to this recorded session, please enjoy.
It looks like the Pirates have dig themselves in a big major hole. Is there any way they can get out of it, or did Ben Cherington made the trades way too late to save the Pirates and his job?
I'm going to say to you, I believe that he made these trades too late. And as we discussed on the last podcast, it's horrible, Ben. I mean, your job was on the line. You saw the weakness. I mean, I wanted him to address the situation right then and there. And what I want to say to you, bro, is I understand that teams weren't giving up anything at that time, but you still had to at least call them up and say, hey, I'm interested. Maybe we can work some negotiations out before the trade deadline. And that's what, me as a general manager, that's what I would have done.
Yeah. Last homestand wasn't a good homestand, and this road trip wasn't a good road trip. So I don't know what to say. I don't know if the team is burnt out because their next off day ain't until August 10th.
The last homestand, you had to treat it, and and I said this to you, you had to treat it as this was a playoff series.
Yeah.
Because you were you were behind the Diamondbacks, and you had them at home. They're not really a good road team. I'm not saying they're a poor, but they're not really good outside of Phoenix.
Okay.
And you let them off the hook. And I just felt they didn't treat it as a playoff series. I understand we have injuries. But everybody's dealing with injuries at this time of the season now.
Yeah.
But I just felt that they needed to take it seriously because you needed some momentum before you went out on this trip. And you're exactly right. And then you go out on this trip. And I understand the Reds are trying to play for jobs and all like that. You're playing for more stakes that are higher. And you went there and you let your guard down. And obviously, we saw what happened. You lost 3 out of 4.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was horrible.
That was horrible. And then I said this. You needed that to go up there to at least let them see, they're serious. They're probably they're serious. You played them tough there, but again, it's once again House of Horrors in Milwaukee. You needed to treat it like another playoff series, even though the Brewers are on top. I understand, but they just needed to meet a mentality of we need to treat this as a playoff series.
Right.
They're going to treat it a different way.
Right.
And I felt if they would have treated it as a playoff series, maybe you could have got a split in Milwaukee, and it would have been a better road trip and all like that. But once again, we failed in different areas of the game. And it's so sad now that the Reds have come out of the basement.
And the Pirates are in the basement.
Yes, sir.
Uh-uh.
And that's not it. We're already, let's see, 57 and 60.
Yep. Yeah.
So only, let me see, what is it? 117 games. So we're down to 49 games to go. No, I'm sorry, 40. No, let me see, what is 17? 40, 50. No, we're down to 45 games to go. I'm sorry. Pardon me on that. We're down to 45 games to go.
Oh, wow. Mm.
And I just don't see, they would have to go on some ridiculous 15-game winning streak like the Boston Red Sox did. And I don't know if we have the capability of doing that with the injuries that are still occurred. Yes, O'Neal Cruz. I heard today O'Neal Cruz probably will not be back for this series. He'll probably be back for this series in Miami.
Oh, when they travel to Miami?
Yes.
Okay.
So Cruz wouldn't make his home return until August the 15th against the Red Sox, I believe. So, yeah, but we got to try to at least get his bat back in the lineup, but I don't know if it's going to be in time or not. And that's why I said it's very hurtful because I was hoping, I said, yes, there could be a possibility, but now you got these other teams you're chasing. You're chasing Arizona. You're chasing Philadelphia. You're chasing Miami. You're chasing San Diego. I just don't see how we're going to overtake four of those five teams to at least get close.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame because I felt that this team this year possibility, we went out to get the bats. And if you notice, we're hitting a lot of more home runs as a team. Oh, yeah, but it's gonna be difficult to try to overcome these next 42 games. They would have to go 29 and 13, something like that, to at least. I mean, are we gonna do that in what a month and a half to go now?
Sure. Month and a half to go.
I mean, can we hold on? Can we hold it until Carter Griffin can get back in the lineup too?
Oh, that's a tough pill to swallow. Because he's anxious to get back out there.
He could have, but he would have jeopardized his future. But I understand. Some players do that. I understand. Some athletes will jeopardize somewhat. Maybe they can't play through the injuries and all like that.
Yeah.
But then again, what if he would have been getting on base, stealing the bases. He's going to have to use his hands, his arms, his fingers. Yes.
Yeah.
I just felt, bro, that they'll be close.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel that it's too much to overcome. And like I said, then the schedule, the rest of this month, the schedule, like I said, we got the Red Sox coming to Pittsburgh. That's not going to be easy. Then you got Detroit coming. Okay, maybe get 2 out of 3, maybe. Then you go out west to play Ohtani and the Dodgers.
Oh, shit. Oh, they got to go out to L.A. Oh, yeah.
Then they got to go to San Diego to play Manny and the Padres. Then you got to go to St. Louis, who's right there as well, too. Right on the edge of the thing and all like that. So, yeah. They may overtake. So they may overtake a few teams, but unless these teams collapse, and I just don't see where one of these teams are gonna collapse.
Yeah.
And then we'll just have to tear it down again. I know fans are going to want to hear that. Employees like yourself and me and people that work there are going to want to hear it again. Or are going to want to see it again. But I mean, what else is they're going to do? I'm just saying, I mean, even if you sweep the Mets this series, you'll be 60-60.
60-60, okay. So they'll be right at 500.
Well, one thing we know is that I believe that they're not going to lose 100 games.
Mm-hmm.
But it's going to be, they're going to have to sweep series like, well, Nets, Marlins. Well, of course, they ain't sweeping the Dodgers, so, you'd have to try to win the series. Padres, you'd have to at least try to win the series or sweep. Cardinals, you have to try to sweep or win the series.
Right.
And then you gotta, then I don't think the Reds are going to be a factor, but they've creeped up.
Oh yeah, they creeping.
Exactly. But this was a tricky road trip. I said, wow. When I looked at the schedule, last time out. I said, wow. This is going to be a tricky road trip. After, especially like you said, coming off that tough home stage that we suffered and all like that. And what was I going to ask? Oh yeah. So what is your opinion of? And I guess we all have different takes on this. Maybe we all have the same takes on this. What is your opinion on Paul Skeens this year?
I guess it was just too much pressure on being the lead pitcher for the Pirates. Well, you did see the human side of him when he gave up some homers. So it just wasn't only him. Mitch Keller felt that, and now he's out for the season. It was that management, man. Ben Cherington knew the weakness was of that damn team before the season started. Then they finally released Teddy Bear Marcel Ozuna.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. What took you so long?
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what I kept saying when we would be in the locker room. What are you saying? We're saying the same things, unless I saw a different dude at bat there, and it wasn't Marcel Ozuna. Unless I saw some dude from AAA up here, or some dude from AA up there. But I'm pretty much sure I've seen the Marcel Ozuna who played for the Braves, who played for the Marlins, who played for the Cardinals. And I'm like, okay. And really, you shouldn't have gave him $12 million then.
No.
It should have been like maybe one. Okay, how about this? We should have did the. Let's try this. We should have did maybe the 1 for $5, so we could just see.
Oh, we're gonna win that $5 million like they did McCutcheon, get a McCutcheon deal.
Exactly. So then we could see if I pursued the right DH guy or not.
Yeah.
But of course, you give somebody $12 million, they're going to, of course, sign. Just wasn't there, dude. I don't know. They kept saying, "Oh, well, he'll heat up." It was he'll heat up, and then when the weather gets starting to get warm, I said, "No, he needs to start hitting now." You gotta hit. I understand it's cold. Everybody had to play in the cold, bro. Yeah. I understand all this. Everybody had to play in the cold. So there's no excuses for nobody. These other people came up here. These other hitters came up in here. They were hitting the ball.
Oh, for sure.
And I mean, you had 21 home runs for Atlanta last year. He should have at least had at least 15. At least 15. You know how important it was to be in that lineup. And then, like I said, with the addition of Ryan O'Hearn and Brandon Lau, that's what they brought you. That's what they brought you guys in here for, to help this office. This office was anemic in 2025.
No, for sure, yeah.
And we only got 2 of the 3 guys that produced. Wow.
Sad.
Let's say. So he's free to go wherever. Right now, nobody's picked him up right now. But I just got a funny feeling. I don't know. I don't know, but I got a funny feeling. I just, even though he failed here, somebody's going to look and say, that guy has got some experience. Maybe he can help bring him aboard and all like that. I just got a funny feeling.
And he started producing.
Yeah, we're going to see. I got a funny feeling we're going to see. I'll be shocked if he doesn't go to any of them teams that's on the schedule left on the. Well, he ain't going, of course, to the Dodgers and all like that, but and the Padres. But if he comes right, and he's gonna go and he's gonna hit a little bit. I ain't saying he's gonna pop 21 home runs with somebody. He's gonna hit, and we're gonna say, where was that at when you were wearing a Pirates uniform, sir?
Mm-hmm.
And then you talked about Paul's games to me. That could be arm fatigue.
No, why he didn't play in that All-Star game.
Well, good thing Don Kelly was smart enough to pitch him that Sunday before the All-Star game, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe when he pitched in the World Baseball Classic before the season even kicked off. You know, maybe that has something to do with it. Bill Murphy, the pitching coach. This is not Houston, buddy. You had Valdez and all those pitchers in Houston. This is not Houston. But you got the best generational pitcher right now. And to me, just don't mess with his mechanics and all like that. Let him be.
Yeah.
Just let him be.
Yeah.
And if they see something that's off in a game, then we go out and talk to them, or you talk to them, you know, inside the locker room, or whenever you guys are down in the bullpen and all like that, or whatever. But I just think they needed to let him be.
Let him be him.
But, right. And he wasn't pitching the contact. And you're right. And then he's rolling, and then all of a sudden the wheels just come off. And when they come off, they go to rolling down the hill. And he's not able to run at all of the gravel. The gravel, he's 1 or 2 of them. They all rolling down the hill. He's like, okay, well, I got to let him go. Yeah.
Keep rolling and rolling.
And then Keller.
Man,
Did we know Keller had an injury?
No.
But the way he was pitching, he didn't seem like he had no injury.
He kept that hush hush.
He pitched well against the Yankees. He pitched well against you last time out. And then you do this against the Reds. And they say, oh, this is a house of horrors for him. No, he's still got to learn to deal with his baseball road demons and stuff. You got to go in there, because like I said, they knew how important these games were against the Reds. So
I have no question about it.
And then you guys are lucky 2 times in a row. You didn't have to face Mizorowski of the Brewers. Wow.
Very fortunate.
Well, I'll tell you this. They got to pitch him when they come back down here in September. He's got to pitch when he comes down here in September, unless they miss him again, which would be maybe a good thing. But yeah, I just think we don't have and then it's going to be crazy, James, because what am I going to say to you? Oh. If you guys don't make it and the Chicago White Sox make it, that's going to look very, very
bad.
We're going to look very, very dumb.
Damn, they making the Pirates don't. Oh, man.
Exactly. And this is a team that lost over 120 games last season.
And turned it around this season.
In one season.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yep, both Chicago teams are going. Cubs and White Sox. Yep. Wow. And I don't know who their GM has been, but look what they did. They went from the laughing stock up. Wow.
Yeah, Ben looks like this was gonna be his last season.
Yes, and then they also better hope, because I've also said this to you too, bro. They better also hope that other dude's team don't make it, that y'all fired. And you know who I'm talking about. Better hope his team don't make it. You better hope Shelton and the Twins don't make it. And that's really going to set people off. Dad, you fired the wrong manager.
Well, you can respect Don Kelly stepping up for his team, but oh man.
Yeah, I like Don Kelly.
Oh, you didn't?
He does, but he needs. He needs a team that he can. He needs a team that he can really. He needs something like what right now what Shelton is doing. Shelton went to the Twins. Nobody thought the Twins were going to be good, but Don Kelly needs to maybe have a team something like Shelton. Oh, we thought we were going to have a better team than Shelton's team. So
yeah,
we got players. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go out and get another. I guess we're gonna have to try to go out and get another third baseman for next season because I don't guess Brandon Lyle's gonna come back. I mean, I want him back. He didn't say it yet, but probably not. Which means Nick Gonzalez will have to move to second base. You're gonna have to go get a third baseman. And then you have Griffin at short, Gonzalez at second, Horowitz at first. O'Hearn out in right, Cruz in center, Reynolds in left. Now let's see the catches. That's going to be an interesting thing right there.
Try to catch.
Am I gonna go with Indy Rodriguez, who can hit better than Henry Davis? Or I guess I would go with Henry. Well, I guess I would go with Indy Rodriguez. I try. I mean, Henry is hitting a little bit. They said his average went up to 190 or whatever.
Yeah, you got to ask Paul Skeens that question.
And once again, he's going to say the same thing I said to you before. He told the reporters he's inside that batting cage, hitting that ball and working hard. That's what he said. I said, okay, Paul, but so. Do we have to put a net up for him every time he would come up the bat? Like one of the little pitch back things that they had, the pitch back things we had as a toy back in the day, and throw the ball through the center of that so he could hit it? Yeah. But I'm sorry, Paul. We're not putting a pitch back out there for when Henry comes up. Then you have to take it away for everybody else to play regular now.
Right. Excuse me.
And then we'll see what Ronnie Simon. We'll see what he brings to the plate. He did all this stuff at AAA. See, AAA now, he's in. Well, this is the real show now, so we're gonna see. So what can he do?
Yeah. I'll put a magic on the Pirates. Like Valdez.
Okay, he just has to get himself. He has to keep himself in the frame of mind, Valdez. And just say, okay, so they're making the adjustments to me, okay. So now I need to just take one step forward, or take 2 steps forward to make the adjustments to let them know I still belong up here.
Yeah.
And he still belongs. Like I said, they're going to make the adjustments because now they get scouting reports on everybody, including him now. But he just have to make the adjustments.
Right. Let's we got 30 minutes here, so let's talk about our boys in training camp, the Steelers. What do you think about Mike McCarthy saying there will be no tackling?
Well, at first, I don't like that, but I also heard on the sports that there's like 4 or 5 teams. They didn't call them out. They say they do the same thing too, or whatever, or like that. But we're gonna have to at least get close to a guy, and at least I guess grab him. I guess for right now, I guess you're just gonna. I mean, because you're not putting no flags on these guys.
Right.
So then again, I don't know. Maybe they are putting flags on them, and so they just pull the flag when they tackle. But yeah, I'm not really down on that. I like his philosophy, but I'm not really down on that because when we get into live game action, then we're gonna have to see. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to get people down on the ground. I mean, I'm sure that they understand. What you're dealing with in this division, first of all, and then what you're dealing with on that schedule. And of course, opening day is B. John Robinson of the Falcons. Yeah. You're going to have to, yep. And then, of course, we won't see Mr. Henry for a while, but he's on there, and we're going to have to be able to get these people down on the ground.
Oh, for sure.
And you even said it yourself when we talked on the podcast before.
I did.
Under the Terrell Austin, we couldn't stop the run. We couldn't stop the pass.
Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, we couldn't stop.
You have to be able to stop one of them at least.
Oh, for sure.
And I want to see better tackling this year. I want to see Derek Harmon try to stay healthy and help take up the space and help. As I said, I still believe Cam Hayward still has more fuel in that gas tank of his still left. I'm not saying he's got a bunch of it, but he's got fuel and he's still got fuel. He's still playing at a high level. He's going to play at a high level. I know he's going to play now. He's going to want to play at a high level under McCarthy. And then who else is up front up there? Is it Keona Benton or Y.A. Black or who is? But then somebody else, whoever, they're going to have to bring it as well, too, up front.
I think Benton going to bring his A game this season.
Okay, yeah, because see, this is a guy that's on the sidelines now. That's not married to none of y'all except Rodgers and Rico Dowdle and all them guys that played for him. That's it. He ain't married to. He needs to see, and so you have them there. And then the linebackers, what I like about it, and I hope they continue to do this, and I hope they do this during the regular season, is move TJ Watt around. I think he'll be more effective if they move him around, bro.
Yeah, that's the plan. Move him, Highsmith, and what the hell is his name? Herpick around.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you'll have I guess he's going to be on the roster for a depth piece. You'll have Cole Holcomb to be able to come in and spell sometime. I don't know about Malik Harrison, because it's probably, I don't know how many, probably going to be like a numbers game.
Oh, okay.
And then I think it's going to benefit from Patrick Graham's defense as well. I think a lot of these people are going to benefit from this because now they've got a guy that's going to be running it that isn't the second in command. See, Terrell Austin was second in command under Mike Tomlin.
Oh, right. Yeah, he was.
Patrick Graham is going to be first in command because Mike McCarthy is going to let him. And then I believe
You there, Mark?
yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
Yes, son. Okay, son. Yeah, but I believe the secondary, Sean Elliott and all are gonna benefit. I think these guys are gonna benefit because now you got one guy. So when you're in the meetings, even though Terrell Austin was running the meetings and all like that, but like you said, we already know who was running the defense. This guy will be in the meetings with y'all, and yes, and then he will point out whatever when he sees positive things, he'll point that out. Whenever he sees negative things, he's going to point that out. And he's going to say, okay, now next time we're out on the field,
Yeah.
and plays that we all saw. And that's like I said, because they all, like I said, they all want to succeed at this, and especially Mike McCarthy. I mean, he's been at some historical franchises that he's coached.
Yeah.
And I pretty much understand. He understands this is going to be a new standard. That's what I explained to you that he said. This is going to be a new standard. So that's why you see part of what's going on up there. That's why he took the benches out. So you sit on your helmet or you sit on your knee. I need this. We're going to be running this. I guess this is sort of similar to maybe being in boot camp in the military or something, as far as what he's running and all like that. Everybody's going to be on the same page. Oh yeah, special teams, y'all going to be on the same page too. And he brought all these guys in here, which is a lot of coaches in here. So yes, everybody will be able to show what's going on, what we need to do better, how we need to do better. And yeah. I mean, a lot, So then Art the second. Now Art, you're gonna see the difference between Tomlin and McCarthy. This is an offensive guy.
Yeah.
And he got his people on the defensive side of the ball. Those linebacker coaches, them secondary coaches. It's gonna be to me. It's gonna be interesting. I'm intrigued by it, and I really, really do think that they're not going to take. I mean, even though some different outlets and sports things think they're going to go 7-10, I don't think so. I think they're 9-8, 10-7. And this time, and I said this to you before, the last podcast, I said this before. We have to win a playoff game this time. We just cannot keep putting the same clothes in the same cycle and expecting them to come out.
No.
We got to win a playoff game. And I'm intrigued by it, and I'm intrigued to see how he's going to put this roster together. What type of practice squad guys he's going to put on the practice squad?
Yeah, that will be interesting.
It is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's under a lot of pressure, but a lot of people may not think so, because they always say it's tough to go back to your hometown team and win and perform well and coach well and all like that.
I hope
he's under a lot of pressure.
I hope he ain't living in the inner city of Pittsburgh like Tomlin did.
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think he's gonna be living in the city. He's probably gonna be outside.
Yeah.
So that way, like I said, but all his Greenfield fans and neighbors and stuff. I was gonna say too, heck, they're gonna have to maybe make a section instead of Acashore for just the Greenfield people to come. And they're going to be known, I guess, as the Greenfield Goonies or whatever. But they're going to have to make a section for the Greenfield people to come. And these people in Greenfield, like I told you when I worked the baseball games, there was people, they was talking about, we're so glad he's home and coach this team. And they said, oh, we think he's going to do wonderful. And I said, I hope so.
Yeah, their first preseason game is next Thursday, I believe.
Yes. Guess against who? Yes. Pittsburgh. Go ahead, Pat. Go ahead, Green Bay.
Okay, all right.
And I was gonna say, because I gotta make you laugh. It's Pittsburgh first / Green Bay. And watch how many stories are gonna be told about Green Bay.
That's gonna be interesting.
So what do you think about him wanting? I don't know if I would do it or not. I'll answer it after you answer. But what do you think about him saying that maybe Aaron Rodgers is going to take some snaps in this preseason?
He better not. Aaron Rodgers ain't got nothing to prove. Wait till the regular season. The regular season is his preseason.
Right. That'll be his exactly. Saying, he said, we'll see. We'll see if I want it. I'll see him. I said, no.
Yeah.
I don't care how bad he wants to play against the Packers. I don't care how bad he wants to play against the Jets. And I don't give a darn how the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
No. Then you'll be putting your hand on your saying, what did I do? Yeah. No. So let's play the guys. Let's play Mason Rudolph right now on the depth chart. He's the backup right now.
Yep, right now he is.
And then Will Howard is the number 3 quarterback. Bill. And then Drew Howard.
Now, they say he's looking good in training camp.
Well, yeah, that's what I heard. He's doing some good things. They like the body language of what they see. I guess the only bad thing he did, I guess, in the last practice they had. I guess they were down on the zone or something, the 20-yard line. Intercept. He's been having a good camp. So far, all the quarterbacks, excluding, they've all had a pretty good camp so far. So he likes his 1-2 punch in the backfield. Jalen Warren and Rico Dowdle.
I wonder who's going to be the third string running back behind them two.
That is going to be extreme to find out myself. And you have Caleb Johnson. You have that dude looked up that was in Chicago. You have him. Not sure what other. There could be some undrafted people in there for the running back. That's going to be an intriguing thing. And you have, I don't know if he should. I don't know. It's Eli.
You're breaking up a little bit more.
Because I want Eli to maybe tease if he can, because I don't know if he gonna be able to sit.
Mark, you're breaking up a little bit.
I'm really pulling for this dude to make this team, dude. I want to see this dude make it.
Who is it again? Shit. Mark, you breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. It's Eli, and his last name starts with an H.
Eli.
That's his first name, Eli.
Oh, the dude from Navy.
Yeah.
Navy midshipman.
Yes.
He's supposed to be like the running back from San Fran, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, is that okay? So so he's gonna have to do some special. He's gonna have to do some things that catch the coach's eyes, the new running back's coach's eyes, and McCarthy's eyes to up in Caleb Johnson, or at least be a depth piece on there. But I want to see him make it, though.
You're going to have to get busy on special team.
Yes. And, let's see. I heard Max Finichor.
Oh, the first round draft pick.
Yeah, I heard he had a good camp, but then he tweaked something. So I think he's going to sit out a few games, a few practices or something. We'll see if he'll be able to go Thursday. But they say he's been having a nice training camp up there. So I think the offensive line is going to be, to me, it's going to be one of the positive things we can take off of this team. Because there's a lot of youth, and there's a lot of guys on there hungry to prove that they belong as starting offensive linemen in this league.
Yeah.
And Frazier, he's your center. McCormick, I guess is he a guard? I guess he's a guard.
Yeah, he's a guard.
Fontano's a tackle. And then I guess we have to see between Dylan Cook, Spencer Anderson, who's going to be the other tackle.
He's more like a swing tackle.
Okay. And then he brought in some guy, Brock Hoffman from the Cowboys, that he had to book Sonny McCarthy. So again, that's one of the things. Yeah, he had up in Green Bay. I can't say one of the things. They did have a nice offensive line when Rodgers was there. And let's see. And then the receivers, right now, Roman Wilson's having a good camp. He's Rodgers' favorite guy right now.
Right now.
But they said Jeremy Bernard is coming along, though.
That's good.
And then let's see what else we had. As that piece of the receiver, Steroidic.
He ain't gonna have to play his ass off to stay on that team.
Right. And I don't know who else I'm missing. I'm probably missing some more receivers. Yeah, but you're right.
Oh, what's his name? That was traded from the Colts.
Oh yeah, Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman is gonna have. I think Michael Pittman is gonna have a good season. I think he's gonna. What's gonna happen between him and DK Metcalf? I think Metcalf will have like a lot of yards, but I think Pittman's gonna have a whole bunch of catches. I mean, if that makes sense between apples and oranges, if that makes sense to you or not. I mean, I think DK will be about 900 yards, maybe. He'll be close, maybe to 1,900, something like that. But I think he'll get his share of catches. I don't want anybody to say, I want people to say, Mark say he's not going to get his share of catches and all. No, he's going to get.
Sure.
But I think he'll lead. But I think he's going to have the yardage. But I think Pittman's going to have the catches. And I don't want to leave out the tight ends because they're going to get their catches as well too.
Oh yeah, especially Firemouth in Washington. Mm.
Absolutely, and I think the world of Pat Firemouth. I know there's a lot of tight ends in this league that probably are more. Let's see. More faster than he is, get more publicity than he does. But this guy is not some JV tight end. This guy is good. This guy and under the McCarthy is now he's going to shine as well too.
Wow. Yeah, see what happened. Oh yeah, that's something I forgot to mention.
Yeah, he's gonna get his catches too.
Oh, okay. All right, can you hear me? Mark? Mark, can you hear me? You're breaking up, Mark. Shoot. Mark, give me 1 minute, y'all. Be right back. All right. What I was trying to say, bring up is I seen Mark Madden little video, or whatever, calling Mike Tomlin a fraud. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I didn't hear it. It's the first I heard. But go ahead and explain what his theory was behind this.
He's a low key racist. Bill Carey retired, and the Steelers brought Mike Tomlin on back in 2007. I mean, who wouldn't come to a franchise? You already got a franchise quarterback that won a Super Bowl and a bunch of veterans as well. And Mike Tomlin came by himself. He didn't bring his own staff in.
Right.
Having winning seasons, majority with Big Ben. And you calling this man a fraud. I mean, how you gonna call him a fraud? What the hell did he do wrong? That's that race card. I took that as a race card to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking it as too. I mean, well, first of all, he couldn't have been no fraud because look at the guy that he worked for before he came here. Are you going to say Tony Dungy was a fraud too, who played for the Steelers back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
He worked with Tony Dungy.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I didn't think he was going to get the job. I thought Russ Grimm was going to get it. But who knows how that would have turned out?
Yeah.
Who else? Winston Hunt. Yeah, who knows how all this stuff would have turned out if they
took him the job.
Right. And even though they had the franchise quarterback, were they gonna be able, and I understand, were they gonna be able to get this team to the promised land and deliver?
Oh yeah.
And then what would he have said if they would have just hit rock bottom? Oh well, Russ Grimm was the right guy then. Okay. I like it that they did the unknown by bringing them in.
Yeah, for sure.
And we didn't know.
No.
I mean, what? He stayed here for a long time.
19 years.
And he did win. I mean, just once the franchise quarterback was going, to me, then that's when the wheels came off.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be recycle. I didn't want to recycle all these different quarterbacks and all like that. I mean, except you, Kenny. I'll leave you off to the side. I didn't want to recycle all these guys. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Trubisky, it just didn't. That wasn't no fit.
No.
I just think to myself, wow, Okay, I did like Justin Fields. I liked the youth side of Justin Fields. You needed to build around him to put, to help build around him and believe in him. I thought Justin Fields would have been a good quarterback.
Yeah.
He showed when he's in there. And then Russ, I don't have any bad things, Russ, to say about you and all like that. I'm just saying, I just didn't want recyclable guys coming up in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then out of desperation, you take Kenny Pickett. And we all saw all, like you said, we all saw all that just went snowballing down the hill.
Yeah.
But I have been saying it. You had a grade 1 on Mason Rudolph because of what he did in college.
Mm-hmm.
All the other guys we've had, Landry Jones. Boy, I can go down the list here. Landry Jones, yes, him.
Damn.
You had Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, Had some potentials.
Only if Duck Hodges would have had an arm, he would have made it. He wouldn't have made it.
All right. Well, time is running down right now, so I'm going to end it right
Yes,
here.
sir. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Brother Mark.
As always, it's my pleasure to be on with you. And I enjoy it all the time.
Yeah, we'll get back together soon.
Absolutely.
Thanks for listening to the Steph Sports Talk Podcast, episode 51, with special guest Mark. This will be aired on Dope Track Radio soon. So I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.